Good evening, everyone. Have I got a story for you? Hey, good evening. My name is Devon. My channel here on YouTube is DevonDoesTech. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Back to this story that I have to tell you. I have been talking to myself for about the last 20 minutes. I thought I was live. I was not. So, to continue on that story, I hope you didn't want to see me put in a fan splitter because I already did it. Good evening, Pinky. How are you doing? Man, it's been a week. It's been a week. I can tell you that. Thank you for the retweet as well. I appreciate it. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, this is fine. I think you guys just missed the boring part. Now you just get to hear the recap and hear the results of what's going on. Amazing results here. So to recap what happened last week and so far of what everybody missed today. Last week, so I've got these a couple of these Dell machines, and they're pretty sweet. I put 3060 Ti's in them. They are unfortunately notorious for getting very hot though, because by default or by just the way that they came, they have one 80 millimeter fan on the back and one 80 millimeter fan on the CPU. And of course the one on the CPU is blowing right at the side of the case. So they get notoriously hot. Lots of reviews online talked about that. So last week, I had my friend Nick 3D print some fan brackets for the front of this. And we put them in. But then we discovered that there was not an extra fan header. You can't call myself a content creator without going live, without hitting the go live button. Yes, I can't believe it. Like, I'm pretty sure it even said to me when I hit start streaming in OBS, I'm pretty sure it said something about your stream isn't set to auto start, so you need to go to your dashboard and start it. And of course I didn't. I'm pretty sure it said that though. Good times. So last week we installed a new fan in there, but we were not able to do anything with it because there is not an extra fan header on the motherboard. So I got these fancy dancy fan splitters, so I could hook up two fans to a single header. So I ran this benchmark test. I also talked a whole bunch about how I couldn't get my capture card to work. So I just hooked up a second webcam so you could see the screen. Amazing. I know I am a technology content creator. That's how this works. So I ran the test and actually got a little bit lower score. I don't think it was a lower score because anything changed. I think it was just fluctuations in what was happening. The big difference was up here in the corner. Of course, you can't see that on this webcam because it's a webcam. But we are currently sitting at about 74 degrees Celsius, where before we put in the fan, we were sitting at 77 to 78 degrees. So by putting in that fan, we did get about 3 or 4 degrees back, which I know at the end of the day is not a ton, but let's be honest, that fan should have been there from the start. And really, if depending on what happens with this machine, whoever ends up getting this machine, I'm probably going to go and buy, even if it's a inexpensive tower heatsink for the CPU, just get something that's going to actually stand up in between the two fans and then have its own fan on it that's blowing through the case instead of up into the case window. And I'd really, really be interested in seeing what that does for the temperature for us. So that was that project. The Dell now has 2 case fans. And actually, depending on what happens with this machine, I was actually talking to my wife just the other day about it, and there's a chance that I might be customizing this case a little bit. I'm thinking I might paint it. I might do a poll to see what color. I kind of want to just paint it white because that's pretty popular these days. And the goal is to eventually sell this machine. So I might end up painting it and doing something fun with it. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'd be more than happy to hear those suggestions and see what everybody thinks would be a good theme for this PC. All right. So, as I said before I was live on stream, I do, that's about all I had planned for this PC tonight. So I did do that. It was literally taking the side panel off, unplugging the fan, plugging in the splitter, and then plugging in the 2 fans. Definitely something that anybody could do. Very simple project. Dylan, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping in. How is it going? I appreciate everybody being here. This is fantastic. Again, as I mentioned, again, before everybody was here, and unfortunately I am by myself tonight. Cold, man, you need to get a PC like this because the heat it is putting out is pretty insane. When I've got this benchmark running, it is keeping everything warm down here. It's usually pretty chilly down here, but I've had it actually up and running, this benchmark, for almost like 2 hours now. So it has warmed it up down here for sure. As I mentioned though earlier before the stream started, I am by myself tonight. Both Tony and John wanted to be here, but they had other things going on, so I'm by myself. You don't have the money for a PC. Absolutely, I understand these are not cheap things. Like your office, just use the PCs to keep it warm. Absolutely, man. I couldn't believe that how warm this one is. Yeah, a PC is one of those things that you need to save up for a while. The other thing, if you are interested in getting a PC, like I said, I got this one off the Facebook Marketplace. That is 100% something I recommend. You have to just be careful what you're looking for. But there are some gems on the Facebook Marketplace. Hey, there is John in the chat. Next week, he will hopefully return to form. I appreciate it. I can't wait to have everybody back in the studio. Hopefully, honestly, we'll have other guests and other people down here as well. It just, it's not going to happen every week. It's really easy for me to walk down the stairs and come down here. It is not nearly as easy for everybody else to get here. No matter how close or far you live, my basement can sometimes be hard to get to. So, all right. So that's the Dell. If anybody knows somebody that's looking for a PC, I'm not super interested in shipping this. I don't really like the idea of shipping PCs. I mean, it's doable, but if there's anybody in the Kansas City metro area that's looking for a gaming PC, I've got one. And unless somebody comes and picks it up here soon, I might be painting it or doing something crazy with it. I don't know. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Hopefully if you're old enough, you've got a drink. Plus fees on the marketplaces. Jawa's up to almost 10% now. Yeah. So I'm talking, this was on the Facebook marketplace. So it was a local pickup. I went and met a guy to pick it up. But absolutely, that's tough to, it's the different online marketplaces. Like, I feel like they have their spot, you know, eBay, Jawa, all those other specialty ones. They have their places, but yeah, I've definitely been using the Facebook marketplace a ton more just because of those fees. Not having to pay those is super nice. eBay and Mercari are getting so expensive with fees. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I've been doing a whole lot more buying on eBay than selling lately. All right. Well, I'm probably going to... So the other side effect of putting this fan in here is it is definitely louder, which I assumed was going to happen. I didn't think adding one fan would be quite that much louder, but it's definitely louder. But if that's going to keep the PC cooler, you know, I think that's a good thing, right? I kind of want to hear what it sounds like when that fan slows down. I'm just curious so that I know. It was just a 3-pin fan. So this motherboard only has 2 3-pins on it. One for the CPU and then it had one for the back panel. All right. So I do have the other thing I was going to do tonight. I brought home a ton of stuff from my parents' place from over the holidays. Ton of tech and gadgets and toys and memorabilia and mostly probably garbage, but I wanted to go through it and just share the nostalgia with everybody, because I bet a lot of this stuff will also bring back memories. And actually, that's another good thing that I have this webcam here. I'm going to try to set this up to get a little bit closer look on some things, probably. I'm going to do this. Look at this beautiful handiwork I've got going on. Oh, it didn't like that. I need to reset it. Give me 1 second here. Did it just unplug itself? It's not showing up anymore. This is fantastic. Why is it not showing up? Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. All right. So there's that. If we get anything that needs to be shown closer, I can do that really easily. So let me grab one of those boxes. I brought one over. So this is one of the tubs. Example of the tubs of stuff I brought. I've got 3 of those in a duffel bag full of stuff. Honestly, most of this stuff is stuff I didn't know existed anymore. I didn't know my parents had it. But over the holidays, my brother and I went down to the basement. We were just looking around and found all this stuff. And we're like, okay, well, they definitely don't want it anymore. So it was just down there collecting dust. So decided to bring it back, and hopefully we'll see if it's worth anything. See if it's see if any of it still works. Honestly, I might be throwing all of this stuff in the garbage can. All right. So first, so this one was part of my game collection. So I had all of my PC games. So we've got Guild Wars boxes. We've got Diablo box. Half-Life 2. We got more Guild Wars. Flight Simulator X. Got a 13.3 modem. I don't think in any of these boxes. I think I might have one in the garage somewhere. I'd have to go look and see if I threw that away or not. Unreal Tournament. If anybody remembers some really good games. I've got the World of Warcraft war chest, battle chest right here. This was a good one, I think, that came with all the manuals, like the walkthroughs and stuff. Look at these massive manuals. This is how games. This is how games used to be. It was a joke. No, if anything... Oh, don't look at my product keys. Oh, these are guest passes. If anybody wants a guest pass, 10 days guest pass to World of Warcraft. Right there. Burning Crusades. And a product catalog. Look at this gigantic Blizzard product catalog. I don't even know what would be in their product catalog. It's not even going to close up all the way now. I'm going to end up just breaking stuff. Okay, I'll get that later. Alright, more Guild Wars. We played the crap out of Guild Wars. Neverwinter Nights. You can definitely tell what kind of games I played. Unreal Tournament 2004. Beautiful, beautiful game. Put a lot of hours in. The original Assassin's Creed on PC. That was a fun one. Got a little manual in there. No disc in this one, though. I think I have some of these discs in a disc holder somewhere. Did I collect Pokemon cards as a kid? Absolutely. Unfortunately, when I went to college, I decided I was too cool for Pokemon cards. But my brother was still into them, so I gave all of them to him as like... It was like a Christmas present the year that I went to college. And I was like, all right, here's your Christmas gift. Here's all of my Pokemon cards. And then I'm pretty sure he went and sold a ton of them because he had all of his own. He didn't need most of them. So, yeah, unfortunately, I definitely do not have any of my Pokemon cards from when I was a kid. Do not. Battlefield 2. We put a lot of hours into Battlefield as well. So yeah, I wish there was gonna be Pokemon cards in any of these boxes, but there's not. We collected a lot of Dragon Ball Z cards as well, Magic cards. All of that went to my brother. Unfortunately, I've started recollecting some of those things. Now that my daughter's getting old enough to like read and start playing games. We've started buying some Pokemon cards every once in a while. So I definitely have some now, but definitely not from when I was a kid, unfortunately. All right. Well, here's a few DVDs from videos that I made. Here's a couple of random things. This is a mask made out of clay that I made of an orc because we were into Lord of the Rings at the time, right? So that was an art class project. That was a good project, huh? I need to see, this is the kind of stuff that I want to do again, but I want to put this on a PC. How cool would this be, like mounted on the front of your PC, just staring at you every day when you started your computer up? And then you put some LEDs in the eyes, so the eyes light up red when you turn it on. Maybe the power button or something. And honestly, so I saw this when we were putting everything into these boxes. I'm not 100% sure what this is. It's a box with a bunch of switches on it. I don't know what this is. So this is obviously something that like I put together. There's something inside too. I assume a battery pack. Like it's got a button. It's got a I didn't even try that. It definitely has some power on the inside still. So I put a couple of like I don't remember making this. Yeah, I don't remember anything about this. It's got this little lever thing. I'm sure this. I know that I went through like an electronics phase as in high school. Like I remember going to Radio Shack and getting some of this stuff, like these buttons and like soldering them and trying to learn stuff like that, play with stuff. But man, I don't know what this is. Or I mean, I suppose I could open it up, but again, I assume that there's a battery pack in there. I don't know what else would be in there. Looks like it would detonate something. Absolutely. Like honestly, but then again, that's probably the type of kid that I was too, right? I would have probably tried to detonate something. All right, let's see. Let me see. Let's take this apart and see what happens. Were you bullied? I'm glad you didn't go through with it. I was definitely bullied in high school. I was the nerd. You really think that this was not bullied in high school? Here's another story that about high school that never needs to leave this stream. But back, it was more middle school. When I had my hair bleached, and I would my tips bleached, and I would spike my hair. Yes, I was bullied as a kid. All right. Yep. We've got 2 battery packs. 2 packs of 2 AA's each. And this mess of wires and solder and hot glue and electrical tape. Nah, yeah, I don't know if the pictures of the hair exist anymore. I think they're still in my parents' basement, unfortunately. All right, I probably won't put this all the way back together, but yeah. So this is if this tells you anything about who I was as a kid, I don't know what this is. There's just a couple of battery packs in a box. Oh, I bet you. Well, okay, so I basically I was probably just testing like electrical circuits, just playing with stuff, right? Because like here's a switch, it lights up that light. That switch just fell off. This probably lit up this light, and I'm sure this switch probably lit up this light. Oh no! Hey, that just lit up that light. Hey, look at that. That one still works too. Yeah, so just a switch box. It's a box with switches on it. Yeah. Um, so yeah, eh, I was definitely loved in my school for sure. All right, let's see what else we got in this box. All right, a couple of super cool things. Look at this. Look at this vintage Mountain Dew hat. 50 Shades of Beige. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. You are just in time to hear about how much I was bullied in high school. What was that again? I'm not sure what you're referring to, John. Are you referring to my hat or are you referring to me being bullied? Happy Friday, though. So long story short, right now we're going through a bunch of boxes that I picked up from my parents' basement while we were there over the holidays. Oh, the button detonator thing? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I was just playing with electricity at this point, and I was like, I'm going to see if I can hook up a switch to this light bulb with a couple of batteries, and I'm pretty sure that's what this box is. So honestly, I did a lot of really dumb stuff in school too, so there's a good chance I tried to use it to detonate something, but right now it looks like it's just set up to be a light switch. Also, I don't know where this cup came from, but it will obviously fit very well down here in the pub, so I made sure I brought that. But honestly, this is a pretty sweet hat. You're pretty sure the bully was transferred mid-project. Absolutely, that's probably what happened. So I'm going to keep that hat. Actually, that's probably going to go on my hat collection over here somewhere. I got a few hats. Let's see. What is it? Oh, my gosh. Okay. I saw this box, and I opened it up and made sure it was in there. This is the Verizon Flip Shot. I don't probably need this sticky note anymore. So this is a super old phone, and honestly, one of probably my first phones that I really fell in love with phones and weird phones. So again, if you've been part of the channel at all, you know I like weird phones. I just made a video of the LG Wing today to post. So this is the Verizon Flip Shot by Samsung. Look at these. Okay, so this is the box. This is the box. Okay, so I hope the phone is in here in the box somewhere. Look at those manuals. Look at that. That came with the phone. This is how much information people needed to work a phone years ago. Okay, well, that was, I apologize, super anticlimactic. So I have the box. Hopefully I have the phone somewhere in here. We'll see if we can find it. Here's a couple more DVDs. I also have my copy of Photoshop Elements 2.0. I did buy that. This is pretty cool. Got my Zelda Oracle of Ages guide. That was a fun one. Ooh, we have a shared interest, and I used to work for Sprint back in the day, and I'm still in the wireless telecom industry. You used to work at Altel before Verizon bought them. Oh, my gosh. Jealous. I'm sure that you guys have seen way more cool phones than I have. I've had a crazy amount of different phones and weird phones, but I don't have a ton of them right now. Really, I've got the LG Wing is my super weird one, and then I've got I don't know if anybody's seen that. I've got this Oppo phone. It is the League of Legends version. So it's super tricked out, but it is a Chinese phone. It's kind of a pain to use. This was that's a bunch of Boy Scout stuff. All my badges from being a Boy Scout. I don't think anybody wants to go through those. That's for a different channel, right? Yeah, absolutely. You were in a call center helping people program bag phones. Oh my gosh. Then you probably talk to my dad like a million times a day because he loved and hated his bag phone at the same time. Like, he loved it. He thought it was so cool. You're at Sprint during the Nextel merger. Amazing, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Share the love too. Hopefully everybody here is just weird tech enthusiasts like me. Also, hopefully, I don't know where you were located when you were working for Sprint, but I am now in the Kansas City metro area, and the Sprint campus has all but become a ghost town at this point. All right. No way. Did I find you because of your location? Or did I feel like I found you scrolling YouTube Shorts. That's crazy. Oh, you're in DC now. Okay. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, I am on the very very west side of Kansas City, but we used to live in Overland Park for a few years. We were moving around, apartment hopping. Awesome. But yeah, we know a bunch of Sprint employees or former employees and all of that kind of stuff. Small world indeed. That's crazy. That's fantastic though. I love it. They were so everyone was so mad when everything went digital and analog was getting shut down. Dude, my dad still complains about every single change. It's ridiculous. All right, so this was also a fun one for me. All my original Pogs. Look at all these sweet slammers that I've got. Oh, I've got a tick slammer. You're not going to be able to see any of this. If I can angle it just the perfect way. It's a tick slammer. I don't know if you can see that at all. It's not going to work. Oh my gosh. Some crazy Pogs. These are going on the shelf. I didn't keep my Pokemon cards, but I kept my Pogs. So I actually went and bought a sleeve of Pogs like this from Target a while back. We saw them on a shelf. We're like, what? They have Pogs? Like, what is this? I had no idea that my original sleeve here still existed. So still have those. Here's a couple fun ones. I've got some Woot lights. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Woot or if they still sell these. But these are probably going to go on my desk. Oh my gosh, if I can untangle them. And let's see if I can find an open USB port. I'm just going to unplug this one. All right, what do we got? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one spins. This one is not spinning. Fantastic. Amazing. Actually, this would probably be pretty good down in the pub here. It's time to party. Whoops. Like that's I could put like some colors on that, and that'd be a pretty cool party edition down here. Okay, so one works, one just lights up. That's pretty cool though. I like it. All this stuff. I can't believe they work, honestly, after this long. I'm gonna run out of room up here. I need another tub to move things to. More Boy Scout stuff. Okay, so this is also a fun one. I don't know. I'm a little bit sad. I don't know where the rest of it went. So here's another USB contraption. You'd probably do a whole video just on dumb USB toys. This, I'm sure, was a Woot purchased as well. All right, look at that. So we've got not only a USB hub, so that's what this is, a USB hub. It lights up. That's supposed to be your pen holder type of thing. And then there's a bunch of USB attachments that fit in with it. So we've got like a desk lamp. And I went and I looked it up. I'm pretty sure there was a drink warmer. I don't remember what the other one was, but I'm pretty sure this is all that I've got as far as these guys go. But that might also be going on the desk. It might not be, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't need a light up RGB pen holder. Desk lamp is decent, but probably not super useful. Look like something you'd see on LGR Oddware. I'm guessing that's another YouTube channel. I am not familiar. Is that one I'm gonna have to go look up? All right, we got another hat to add to the collection. Vintage Space Jam Taz hat. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's more of the retro scene. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I love this kind of stuff. This is, one second, there's a piece. Look at this beautiful collection of a mouse pad. This is a mouse pad. It has a spot for, like, I don't know what, business cards? Is that what's supposed to go in here? Sticky notes, place for your pen. And look at this beautiful calculator ruler combo. That's a ruler on the top and the bottom. Calculator ruler combo. Doesn't work, needs new batteries. Just a nice little watch battery. The calculator ruler mouse combo. Vintage Space Jam. I know, right? Oh, hey, how's it going, Sky? What's going on? Vintage, you've missed a ton. Vintage Space Jam is just the start. You remember these from the early 2000s. Honestly, I don't remember this at all. I have no idea. This was probably something that my dad got, thinking he was going to be really cool. And then he was like, you can't even move anywhere. You put a mouse on this? What do you do here? Like, you better have your sensitivity turned up real high, because that's as far as you're going. I just turned the computer back on. But how ridiculous is that? Whoops. It doesn't even stick in there. But if you need access to a ruler or calculator real quick, it's right there. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, lots of other random stuff in this. Of course, we've got Beanie Babies. Those were going to my daughter. Got some random phone chargers that we're just gonna, stick in a box and keep just in case we need them. We've got a sweet yo-yo from the yo-yo phase. Especially with a ball mouse, right? You finally made it. Bummed you missed Rocket League last night. That's all right. Honestly, this is probably more entertaining than my Rocket League play. I have fun when I am playing Rocket League, but I don't think anybody else has any fun. You get the ruler, but there is a calculator on the computer. Yeah, but that early, that people that were using that mouse pad and calculator were not interested in using the computer for anything more than they had to use. Oh my gosh, amazing. Ugh. Okay, I hope. Okay, I think we're getting closer. I found a flip phone belt clip. I don't think that was for the flip shot. This was the one missing piece out of my Game Boy Color add-on. DOS calculator wasn't great, I guess. Yeah, right? I have a whole suite of Game Boy Color accessories, and this is the one thing that I was missing. So thank goodness it is in mint condition. I can now recharge the batteries on my Game Boy Color. Another yo-yo. I got a bunch of notebooks and, of course, my PSP instruction manual. Look at how thick that thing is. Do you think anybody buying a PSP was reading any of this? Like, this doesn't exist today. Can I walk the dog? Absolutely. I actually just got a new a yo-yo like probably a year ago. My daughter went through a yo-yo phase, and it was super fun, reliving my past yo-yo days. I love it. Okay, I got a bunch of like notebooks and stuff in here. I don't think the phone is in here. Okay, but I'm gonna keep this one out just in case, because that might be the charger for that flip shot. I will also not be walking the dog on stream, so just nipping that question in the bud right there. I want to keep that flip shot case out, so hopefully we find that in one of these boxes. I'm pretty sure that I saw it, but I don't know. There was a lot going on when we were looking through this stuff. All right, so that was basically box number one. Boo, unsubscribe. Again, different channel. This is a tech channel. I can't just be playing with my yo-yo. The algorithm. What's the algorithm gonna do? Too many cables around here. Getting box number 2. Is that Stinky Pinky from last night? I hope not. Is your gamer tag on Rocket League Stinky Pinky? But he can't. Whoa. We were not here last night. Nick and I were playing Rocket League against a gamer named Stinky Pinky. And Nick kept giving him worse nicknames than that. Oh. All right. This one. Oh man, this tub is the mother load right here. All right. Fun fact, you've never played Rocket League. Oh no. Dolores. That's also not how you spell Dolores, but that's fine. That's fine. You've never played Rocket League, though. That is a shame, because Rocket League is surprisingly fun. I haven't played it. I just started playing it. Yeah, that's how you spell it. There you go. All right. Ugh. All right, so I've got a bunch of Xbox stuff. The headphones are not Xbox stuff. So here's a sweet old headset I got. This is just a USB Logitech headset. This is some Xbox cable, I think. Or no, that's just a... I think it was from the Xbox, but... You've played only once. You just don't have much time to play games these days. I know that feeling. I'd like to try it sometime, though. Yeah, it's super fun. I like it. The games are super short. They're 5 minutes. It's really easy to get in and out of them. You're a shooter guy, so you never got into it. Love Twisted Metal, though, back in the day. Dude, I wish I could get a Twisted Metal remake. I would play the crap out of that. Yeah, Rocket League, super fun. Last shooter you played was Call of Duty 2. Oh, my gosh. We've played a little bit of Warzone. We've played a little bit of... I haven't been playing a ton of Call of Duty. I've never really been a Call of Duty person, but... There's a bunch of games I want to play, too. So I apparently had 2 of these... I had 2 of these wireless headphones. Wireless headphones from, you know... Who knows when this was from? 2005, 2006? I'm not really sure. Twisted Metal 3 was your jam? Nice. So these actually came with base stations. You would plug this into like your CD player or whatever. They'd sit here to charge. Look at that beautiful setup. I have no idea if these work. They've got a very strange... Oh, wait, no. They charge from here. Yeah, so you have to plug them in to charge. So that's how they charge. But, of course... Oh, wait, that... Okay, and that plugs into your audio. But I don't know if I have that to a wall port. I'd have to check. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I do have some chargers in here. Is this one it? That looks like it's it. That's it. Hopefully. I'll have to check the numbers. All right, well, those we might try to charge up, see if they work, but I can't imagine that I'm ever going to use those for anything. Those are, like, what are these even good for today? Nothing, right? Can you imagine what some RCA wireless headphones from... This even has, like... Have these even been used? I don't ever remember using these. I don't know. Alright, here's some of the old collection. We've got some sweet off-brand original Xbox controllers. We've got a Pelican wireless one. Pretty nice looking. And then we've got the wired Mad Cats, I assume. No, it's actually branded GameStop. This is a GameStop. You're not going to be able to see it without me unrolling the whole thing. It's labeled GameStop on it. Oh, it says Pelican on the back. Also a Pelican brand. Off-brand Xbox controller. Those will go fantastic with my original Xbox. A bunch of other things. Here's a USB microphone that was used for Karaoke Revolution on the PS2. Beautiful little microphone. I wonder if this just works. Do you think this would work on here if I plugged it in? Does it work on a computer? All right, everyone, you're going to have to skedaddle. Have a good night and a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here, Pinky. I really appreciate it. It's awesome having people stop by, even if it's not for the whole stream. You've got to run as well. It was nice chatting. I added you on Instagram and LinkedIn. Awesome. Thanks for adding. I don't know if you added me or if you added everybody else in the chat. I think that's awesome. We all need to network. We need to get together, play some Rocket League, share our random tech. Again, 50 Shades, thank you for being here as well. Make sure you guys check those two out on YouTube as well. I'm going to see if this... Does this recognize this? Logitech USB. That's this. Okay, this was completely unplanned. You are listening. Us small tubers got to band together. Absolutely. How does my audio sound right now? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? Because I'm using this PlayStation 2 Karaoke Revolution microphone. Hopefully it sounds good. I'm going to try listening real quick. How does it sound? Hey, I was going to say, that doesn't sound that bad. It's not awful. That's awesome. Expected worse? Absolutely. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting it to work at all. All right. Back to the real microphone, which, to be honest, is almost considered vintage tech itself. This is like one of the original Snowball mics. All right, we have some more headsets. All right, we got a couple of PlayStation controllers, original PlayStation controllers in here, because we also have the original PlayStation, my childhood PlayStation. I definitely don't have the space to set this up at the moment. Nope, nothing in there. But man, this definitely looks like it's in good shape, and I might at least turn it on, make sure it works, but I probably won't be using this because I've got a PlayStation 2 that is obviously backwards compatible. So, but that was a pretty good find. I like that one. Original PlayStation. There's a couple fun. Oh, this was the wireless Xbox controller connector, I think. All right. Let's see. So first up here. Oh man, I have to clean some space now. First up in the vintage keyboards. Wait, you've got white noise now? You've got some white noise? Is it just me making a bunch of noise? Or is my mic actually causing some issues? All right, so first up in the vintage keyboards that I found at my parents' place. This one is a Keytronic. Honestly, I don't know anything about vintage keyboards. I don't know if this is even considered vintage. It's just nice and beige. This is like a podcast while you play Minecraft. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it, at least as background noise. Apple II. This is not an Apple. This was a Windows. It's got a beautiful Windows logo. Oh gosh, which way am I going? Windows logo, if it would ever focus. This is why I got a new webcam, and this is my secondary camera now, because it doesn't focus. But this is going to be the problem. If I want to test this out, I either need to get an old computer, which I'm not opposed to, or I need to get some adapters or something, I'm assuming. Definitely not a mechanical keyboard, but was not used enough to be in bad shape. There's a couple of keys that are a little bit harder to push down, but I don't mind that. I could use this. That's pretty fun. Both the feet are still intact. Awesome. Yeah, so again, I'm gonna have to look these up. Keytronic. I don't know if there's any sort of date on here or anything. It says the Windows logo is a trademark of Microsoft Corporation. Was made in Mexico. Other than that, I don't know anything about this keyboard. I don't know where it came from, honestly. PS2 connector for the win. Yes. You're just mining quartz, so it's kind of boring mining it with nothing on. Well, I appreciate you using me as entertainment while you are mining. Definitely know how that goes. All right. And then keyboard number 2 with what I'm pretty sure this is the PS2 connector. The other one was bigger. I don't know if that one is also considered a PS2 connector. This is the Dell Quiet Key. Dell Quiet Key. Model number SK1000REW. Yeah, I don't see any dates or anything on here either, but the Dell Quiet Key. Yes. Much quieter. Oh, looks like it's a PCAT connector. You might play some Rocket League later tonight. That's a good idea. I've really started to like Rocket League the last couple weeks. I am definitely a fan. And I will be playing more Rocket League. Probably not tonight. If I do tonight, it'll probably be really late. But I probably will play more Rocket League this weekend. I'm pretty sure that this was one of our family keyboards at some point. I don't know why it is in my possession now, but honestly, I don't know why we have this. This is one of... no idea why my parents would have kept this. Let me train you. I need some training. I've been running through I've been actually doing the practice stuff. Been doing the tutorials. Been doing the trainings. And I feel like it's helping a little bit. I'm still not great by any means, right? But I feel like it's helping. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I didn't find that phone yet. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look in one of the boxes over here because I have another box that's just completely like books. All my Lord of the Rings books, all my Harry Potter books, all my Wheel of Time books. Like, so I've just got like 50 books from 3 different series over there. Let me go check. I'm not going to bring that one over here because it's ridiculously heavy. Let me just go and make sure that that phone isn't in one of those boxes real quick. really excited, and then I got really, really disappointed because I found a phone, but it is not the right one I was looking for. So this is an LG Verizon. I honestly don't know what model it is, but I think I have a charger for this. The battery still looks good, maybe a little bit puffy, but nothing crazy. But another pretty sweet. I don't know how to. Oh, this side up. How do I get it out? There we go. Model number VX6100. Very nice. So I got another sweet old flip phone to play with, but not the flip shot that I was looking for. Flag on the play, delay a game. Yeah. Yep. Give me a second. I apologize. Mostly because I didn't want to have to bring over all those other 2 boxes that are just basically full of books. I did find another really good book here, though. My official Pokemon handbook. This is my original. It says 1999. This is my original. Devon, I can't believe you tweeted that the Jags were going to win. Unreal. Which Devon are you talking to? Because I have not even tweeted anything about football in just forever. I'm literally on stream talking about Pokemon right now. I don't have my original cards, but I have my original handbook. I don't think I ever made notes in this or anything, so I don't think there's going to be anything good in here. It's just the original handbook. The original 152. Don't change the subject. Yo, the nostalgia, right? Dude, everybody had one of these, right? Like if you were a kid in the early 2000s, you had one of these. I mean, obviously used the crap out of it. Heyo, nice setup. Welcome, Glacia. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in the stream and changing the subject. What would you like to talk about? Just our setup here? You totally missed the entire Pokemon wave for some reason. I feel bad for you. Unless you haven't tried it yet, because then you're the most envied person of all. If you've never played a Pokemon game, I will lend you my Game Boy. You just finished some Final Fantasy 14 rating. Brain is mush. Well, welcome to the club because it is Friday, and I think my brain is about mush too. Everyone should play a Pokemon game. You were too busy doing sports or something. Yep. Man, darn sports kept you from Pokemon all these years. I still have my original Pokemon Yellow cartridge, my original my original Game Boy Color. Instead, you put a bunch of time into Pogo. Level 38. I'm also level 38. I'm actually getting really close to level 39. If I would have played at all the last year. Pokemon Tennis when I have no idea. But also, let's not talk too much about Pogo because Scarfino plays Pogo way too much. Speaking of which, accept my gift. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Anything else we should be talking about while I go and accept Nick's gracious gift? He's the undefeated champ. Yeah, that's right. If you weren't here last week, we actually did a Pogo battle on stream. Scarfino battled both myself and John, and he won both of them. Both matches. Okay, I don't think I can accept your gift because I've got too many items. I have 16 items over what I am supposed to be carrying. So what do I even throw away? Just revives? I don't battle that much anyways, right? What is pogo? I don't know if that is sarcasm or not, honestly. Um, it is Pokemon Go. Yes, sorry. Pokemon Go is Pogo. Okay. There's Nick the Nerd's gift. You've never heard it referred to as such. I'm sorry. Oh no, oh no. This is just one of those things that of somebody who's played the game way too much. It's just like all of these games when anytime somebody starts abbreviating any game, like if you don't play it regularly, unless it's one of the just massive big games that everybody knows, right? Like you don't know the abbreviation. Hey, look at that. I also got a retweet from Noah Smith. Thank you so much for that retweet on Twitter. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I honestly, I was not expecting this many people to be here again. You sent another gift. I don't want another gift. I have too many items. Honestly, I need to go out and like actually battle in some raids to legitimately get rid of half these things. You used the Mongo. You used a Mongo. Oh, it must have fallen out of style. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me one more second, everybody. I need to go open another gift from Nick. Are we best friends yet? Noah is amazing. I appreciate him very much. Oh, we are best friends already. Okay. Not lucky friends yet. Nobody uses nana berries. Yeah, I don't have any of those. And honestly, I don't want to buy any more storage because I've already put way too much money into Pogo for how much I play it at this point. But yes, Noah is amazing. Thank you so much again for the retweet. Yeah, are there any other just like terrible game abbreviations? Honestly, I have been playing a lot of TFT from Riot Games, a lot of Teamfight Tactics, and nobody ever knows what that is when I say TFT. Ever. Everybody's like, "Oh wait, are you playing Team Fortress 2?" Just abbreviating it really weirdly. Your item stash is 4,300. I have 1,100. Yes, that's if anything, if people have any guesses as to what TFT is, it's Team Fortress 2. Okay, I want to try it. Is it good? TFT or Pogo? Which one are you talking about? TFT has probably been my favorite game for like the last, I don't know, year or two. Okay, we don't care about your mobile games, Scarfino. Your terrible mobile games that nobody knows about. TFT, yeah. So LOL, I never abbreviate it anymore. I always say League when I talk about League of Legends, but the hard part is that's also just a generic word. So half the time, if somebody's not super familiar with League of Legends, if I just say playing League, that doesn't come across all the time either. There's one you always have to look up, but you don't remember what it is now. Yeah. I remember when there was a bunch of people calling Destiny 2 D2, and I was like, that's Destiny. Like, you don't call it D2. That's Diablo 2. D2 is Diablo 2. Dota, nobody can tell you what it means now. I can. Death of the Ancients. I know what that is. League of Legends predecessor. Yeah, TFT, going back to that, though, because I love it, and so does Scarfino, even though I'm much better at it than he is. Death of the Ancients, yes. I really, really like TFT. I play it for a couple different reasons. One, I think it's just a fun game. It's more strategy, and because I'm getting so old, did my stream not switch, or am I just that far behind? I apologize. I just went. Okay, there we go. It's on there. It's on there. You taught all of it. No, Reed, we already did this. We already went and looked up ranks last week, and you've played like 2.5 seasons, and I've played all of them. So TFT is it's much more of a strategy game than it is about mechanics. Once you get like way up in the ranks, if you want to get really good and be able to check like everybody's boards at the same time, like you have to be able to click buttons pretty fast. But it is I can relax and play it. I like it. It's also one of the other reasons I love it is it's a really, really good dad game. I say that because I have 2 kids that at literally any point in time, day or night, doesn't matter what, they could start screaming, and I just have to drop everything and go and help them or do something or save their life. Okay, and now Reed's talking about Killer Instinct and how he beat me, but he didn't beat me. I'm pretty sure I beat you every single round that we played. I remember you raging really hard. I think I have a video. But TFT is an amazing game for that. Not because you can pause it, but because you can literally step up from the game for minutes at a time and come back to it. And depending on where you were at in the game, right? But there's still a possibility to come back. Almost all of those games that I've had to step away for a few minutes and come back, it's always like you always have a huge amount of gold amassed. So every time I get back, I feel like I do better because all of a sudden I've got this huge mass hoard of gold stored up, and I didn't do anything stupid with it before. So now I've got it to just go. Nick is going to get his kids to bed. You are welcome for the reminder. Have a good. Tell your kids good night. Pick any game right now. I'll do a 1v1 gauntlet for Ultimate Dad Gamer on a Friday night. We can have a running trophy that you'll never have. Just an empty shelf in your bar. You'll exchange Rocket League training for TFT training. That sounds like a deal. I could definitely help you with that. The Ultimate 1v1 games. Trying to think what could be the best. I mean, I feel like we have to have Smash in there. Get some Smash Brothers. If you want to talk specifically dad gamers, I feel like we should also get Mario Kart in there. We could have a Mario Kart race. What else would be good one-on-one games? I like the idea of the Pogo battles, but I know that I'm probably never gonna beat you in Pogo. You're just too far ahead of me at this point. Yes. So I don't think the good thing is I don't think I'm a complete noob at Rocket League. I actually just did. I finally completed my twos placements like 2 weeks ago, and I got placed plat 2. So I don't think that's terrible, but then again, I haven't played enough to know what the ranks are. So I have no idea if that's actually good or not. I just assume that plat is decent. So I'm actually pretty sure I was carried for most of it. I had some really good teammates. I was actually just telling Nick that last night when we were playing. I think I prefer twos at this point because it's easier for me to understand the game. Threes, there's just so much going on. I don't know anything about the rotations. I don't know anything about what needs to happen. Where twos is a little bit more manageable for me, I think. So while more of the and it's also just probably better practice for me because you get, a lot more time on the ball and you're just a lot you're expected to do a whole lot more. Good. That's a really good start. Never do fours. Yeah, we did fours not recently. Probably the end of last year. We went and did because we just had 4 people, so we're like, oh, let's go and do it, and it was just insane. Devon and I actually love each other fiercely. We just fight like we used to date and hold hands. Oh my gosh. Twos, I will not make a comment on that one. Twos gives you more time and space and is a lot less hectic. Yeah, I think that's it. It's a lot less hectic. And again, for me, it's just a lot easier to keep track of everybody. Knowing where one teammate is a lot easier to remember and figure out and then know where I'm supposed to be, right? Whereas when you've got threes, it's just so much more to pay attention to. Like I can't, it's so mind-blowing to me that it's so different. My love for you is like a truck berserker. I'm not sure what that even means. Is that a northerner reference or I don't even know what that is. But that's okay. Oh man. Okay, so what games do you propose? How many are we each proposing? Because if like we each propose one game, I want to change mine to probably League of Legends, because even though I don't play League regularly anymore, I know that I can still just beat you 100 times out of 100 in League. Otherwise, if we're doing multiple games, I'll pick some different games. What are the best 1v1 games? What are the best for showing pure raw skill? Who's the best? Again, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out. Killer Instinct. Scarfino and I have some history with Killer Instinct. Some soup calendar game. I am not familiar with what that means. I don't know if it's because I'm old or I have no idea what a soup calendar game is. Is that a developer? Soul Calibur. Okay. I haven't played a Soul Calibur game since what, like GameCube probably. I've played a lot more Killer Instinct, that's for sure though. Has anyone played Power Wash Simulator? Yes, I have. So everybody talks about how soothing and like relaxing it is. Man, it bugged the crap out of me. The first like level was fun, I felt, and then the next one was just like exponentially larger, and it's just not realistic enough for me that it got really tedious really quick. And I think I finished the second level because that's the type of personality I have, that I had to finish that level, but I felt like I wasted so much time on it. So if you find that game relaxing, enjoyable, like go for it. I would rather play League of Legends. I relax more playing League of Legends than I ever would playing Power Wash Simulator. Fighting games are crazy 1v1s. The community is crazy talented. Yes, absolutely. I would love to get good at a fighting game. I just don't know if it'll ever happen. The one way that honestly it might happen, it is his birthday. No way. I was just watching him on stream yesterday. He was helping cast one of the locals. I would love to play a fighting game. I think honestly the one game that might get me to play a fighting game seriously is the new Riot Games fighter. When that comes out, I'll definitely be playing it. I'll be trying it out. I don't know if it's unfortunately I'm a Riot Games fanboy. But oh yeah, we got too big too fast. You have a total of 4 days of playing the game. I'm guessing Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, I spent like 2 hours on it, and I felt like I just wasted my whole life. But again, if you find enjoyment, if you find it relaxing to play that game, like go for it. You've wasted days playing, or not wasted. You've spent that many days playing Power Wash Simulator. I've spent a lot of days playing a lot of games. I just didn't care for Power Wash Simulator. Sometimes I think I could be good at Smash, but I can't commit to it. Yeah, man, I felt the same way when Ultimate finally came out. Because I skipped, I had a GameCube, but then I never had a Wii or a Wii U or anything. So I skipped a bunch of years of Nintendo. So when I finally got a Switch and then Smash Ultimate came out, I kind of went the same way. I really wanted to go hard on Smash. And I did go hard for a while, but yeah, it's real. I feel like it's really hard to commit. We need to have an Ultimate Dad Gauntlet remote. Yeah, that's why I said Smash, because that'd be super easy, easy online play, right? It's because you're a dad and probably power wash in real life. I wish I had a power washer. I don't. I have so many tools, but I do not have a power washer, including smoking meats, playing games, drinking alcohol, cutting wood. Weather prediction? Dude, weather prediction? Not so much. Smoking meat? I am getting there. I've not been smoking meat for very long. I just got my first smoker last summer. But I have definitely enjoyed it. I can't say that I'm probably good at it yet. But it's super fun, and I enjoy the meat that comes out of the smoker. Drone racing? But it's made out of popsicle sticks and a bottle rocket. Can we do both? Can we do real drone racing and DIY, like, drone airplane, model airplane racing? I think we should do both. But this also sounds like it's going to be very intense and more work than I have time for. So, Soapbox Derby. It's been a long time. You know, I found a bunch of Boy Scout stuff in these tubs I brought back. I did not find my Derby cars. Now that you say that, I don't know where those went. I'm sure they ended up in the garbage. We can also craft ourselves a suit of armor and battle with homemade battle axes. I have my sword right here. I don't need a battle axe. Got my sword right there. I'm ready. I'm ready at all times. I've got my sword, I've got my paddle, and I've got my pan right there. I don't need anything more. Recite the Scout Law right now, word for word. Whoa, I don't know. I don't think I can. I'm like 99% sure I can't. I might be able to get close. I don't think I can get close. I'm trying to think, like, I remember the one with all the like attributes. A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, hopeful, honorable, trustworthy, loyal, something. Something like that. That was I don't know what there was two. So that was one of the things. I don't remember. This is not a Boy Scout stream though, so oh my gosh, I've been getting so much spam email lately. Holy cow. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Yes, that rings a bell. Sounds right. Are you in? Oh no, Is that Miko say? Like I said, this is not a Boy Scout stream. No, I got to the level right under Eagle Scout. I'm pretty sure I had to do whatever the project was. No, I didn't do like any of the extracurricular stuff. Nah, I was there for the camping, the knives, and the fire. Like, I didn't do any of the extra fancy stuff. Definitely not. Life Scout. Yeah, that sounds right. I think that's where I was at. Because then I always just remember my dad telling me, he was like, you really need to get to Eagle Scout because then if you go into the military, you start at a higher rank. That was his reasoning for the most part, or at least what I remember, for getting to Eagle Scout. So I would start at a higher rank in the military. When you signed up for the Army, you were one rank ahead. Yep. You were in the military. You were in the Army, Reed. Congratulations. I see that really puts you on the straight and narrow path in life. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm thinking it might be about that time. You know? I'm about done with this beer, and you aren't sworn in until you get off the bus at basic. Your brother just brought home 2 kittens. Oh my gosh, 2 kittens. That sounds like an amazing time. I could use a couple kittens right now. That'd be fun. Well, enjoy those kittens. Enjoy your reminiscing about Boy Scouts, Scarfino. Thank you so much for stopping in Glacia. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's been here. Like I said, I've just been doing this completely for the fun of it. It's been mostly an experiment just to see how much I could document of all this tech stuff that I do, honestly, anyways. And it just helps keep me sane. So the fact that everybody has been coming into these streams and been supporting me online and been hanging out and doing all this stuff, it's absolutely amazing. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, make sure you go show love to everybody else in the stream. Follow on YouTube and all the other socials. Do all of that stuff. If you do have any other questions for me about any of my videos, all those things probably along that side of the screen, let me know. They were mostly just like journals of tech stuff, random tech stuff that I've been doing. This stream has just been kind of one of those things to help create extra content. It started out just wanting to see what a YouTube stream looks like. I've done plenty of Twitch streams before. Just wanted to kind of experiment with a YouTube stream, and the first one went extremely well, and I can't believe that stream number 2 has gone this well as well. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Sky, I appreciate you stopping in. Twitch is so 2010. It really is. It's crazy how much everybody's hating on it, but then still using it at the end of the day. Man, I have this really, really bad feeling, though, that Twitch is going to turn into the new Facebook here in the next year or two. I don't think there's going to be a lot of newcomers into the streaming race, but all the people that made Twitch what it is are gone. And honestly, I don't even know if it's got much to do with the people. I mean, sure, that's part of it, but it's just I feel like they're not moving quick enough anymore. And there are going to be other platforms that come along that can just do it better. And as soon as more and more people switch, you're going to see a lot bigger switch. I think, honestly, one of the biggest things that Twitch has going for it right now is the raid option. The people that cared moved on. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody there now is just there to, make money. That's where the money is. I think the biggest thing that Twitch has right now is the raid option. Even if YouTube had that option, which actually, to be honest, they might now. I'm not really even sure. I should probably go look. They might have something like that. But even if the problem with that is, even if YouTube does have that, there's just not enough people streaming on YouTube yet that it makes a giant difference. You rated without a function. Dude, what are you talking about before my time? You know that I was streaming before you were born. Just kidding. Dude, I started streaming on live stream, though, before Justin TV existed. I've been streaming for a while. Oh, you did say back in my day. Yeah, without a raid function. Yep. Just everybody go over to this stream. I remember that. That was good old days. But yeah, so I think that's one of the only things that Twitch has going for it right now is, one, just everybody's there, and two, you can do the raid function. But the raid function only matters when there are other people on the platform. So I think as more people move over to YouTube, you're going to start more to YouTube or literally any other platform. You're going to see that start coming into play. Oh, amazing. I'll have to get those. I don't know. I assume YouTube probably has emojis that you can do like that. Holy crap. It's Clout Shot. Welcome to the stream. I was just wrapping up. I was just wrapping everything up. Saying goodnight. Saying goodnight. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate, that's the other thing I was saying. I appreciate absolutely everybody for being here. You guys are all amazing. You're amazing. We're going to probably continue doing these streams, though. I've got some really fun things planned to actually do some stuff, actually do some content stuff. So, literally all I did tonight, content-wise, was literally just plug in a fan, and I actually did it off stream on accident. So that's the nicest thing I've ever said to you, probably, or at least not sarcastically, at least. But I've got some really good ideas of things to actually do on stream that'll take longer than plugging in a fan. So hopefully some of that comes together. I've been talking to a few people about building a new computer. So hopefully one of these weeks we'll actually be able to spend some time and build a computer. Thank you. I like it. It's really comfy. Very nice. Plush. Nice color. Even nicer than that time I made you go to a bar and watch you drink for your beer map. For my beer map? What does that mean? Even nicer than that time that I made you go to a bar and watch me drink for my beer map? Beer tour? Okay, so you probably went to Old Chicago with me. I'm sure that I did not force you. And I'm sure that you were drinking as well if you were there. So I'm sure it was a little bit more consensual than me forcing you to go to a bar. Oh man, Old Chicago is pretty nice. You literally said, if you don't come watch me drink this beer, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Jacob was there. Hi. Wow, that's pretty cool. My daughter just came down and she's showing me some Legos. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want to come show everybody? Okay. Okay, come over here. Okay. Okay, I don't have a stick here. Can you, no, this is too full. Okay. Show everybody your Legos. There. How's that?
Good.
Okay. Show everybody your Legos. Look at what. Tell them what you built.
No.
No, why not? They're asking you. Show us your Legos.
I know this is going to.
That is the coolest windmill that Reed has ever seen. That's what he said. Those are so awesome, is what Clout Shot said.
Wait, who's that?
Who's that?
Yeah.
That's the guy that we watch on stream every afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
You don't know that? Oh.
I didn't know that.
Don't let your dad play with the Legos. He will break them.
Wait, who said that?
Reed. And an electric car.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. I like it. It's really cool colors. And it's got hearts on the wheels. That's really cool.
And there's a charger for the car.
And you did it all by yourself? Oh, you charge it on the windmill?
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool. Where do you plug it in? Oh no! I broke it.
You didn't break it.
Have you ever taken that car off any sweet jumps?
No. I mean, I just built it tonight.
You've actually seen a windmill logo set up before. Oh my gosh.
Can you help me?
Yeah. Does it go back on like this?
Yeah.
There we go. Something's in there though. Ooh, okay.
And then I'll show you where you plug in the car.
Okay. Show us where you plug it in.
Right on the side. Right there.
Clout Shot said, my daughter just got done earlier with a little Lego set, and he loves Legos too. That's pretty cool. Look at that. You plug the windmill into the electric car to charge it up. That is pretty cool.
And this part can also move.
That moves. Oh, that's like a solar panel on the side.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
I'm not the only one breaking Legos. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. These are Legos that she got for Christmas.
It's
Lego.
one.
Should we make a Lego computer?
No.
No? Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I bet you somebody's made a Lego case, put an actual computer in it.
Oh.
That'd get hot though, I bet. You'd have to have some massive fans on it. Yeah. Make an entire Lego house. I'm really liking the idea of a Lego PC. That'd be pretty cool. That gives me some ideas. I like it. A Lego bar. We've already got a real bar, so we don't need a Lego bar.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, Reed. Lego pub. That's another good idea. I've thought about making a Lego replica of this to put somewhere. Have I seen the Lego keyboard? I've not seen a Lego keyboard. A Lego mug? Oh, that just sounds... That sounds kind of painful to drink out of. A Lego keyboard. I feel like I've seen Lego keycaps. Where people just put the Legos on their keys, but Lego hoodie, wear it on stream. If you get me one, Reed, I'll wear it on stream. I don't know if you're referring to like a keyboard made specifically out of Legos or not, but I would have to make it. Oh, I don't think I have enough Legos for that. I don't think I have enough Legos.
You have to use mine, but I don't want you to.
I would have to use all of yours. Yeah. You know, I'll fly out there and build it directly onto me. You'll build it directly onto me. That sounds painful.
Dad, can you keep lifting me?
No, you're so heavy. Go. You'll need to. Next time we'll get. We'll get the stool, but it's past your bedtime. So.
No.
Are you serious?
Well, that's what I kind of came.
Lego phone review. Lego phone. That'd be pretty cool. Again, wouldn't fit in your pocket. Probably be uncomfortable to use. Not super practical, but it's past your bedtime too. Yeah, tell me about it.
No.
A Lego phone though.
I see Mom.
Yep, that's Mom. I'll bring my 3 demons down in a U-Haul and drop them off at Uncle Devon's. Should Reed bring his 3 kids down here to play?
I don't know.
You've talked to Rhett on the phone, I think, haven't you?
Who?
One of Reed's sons. No, you haven't? Okay. I have.
Also, Mommy, you're silly.
Whoa. Calling her out on stream. Oh, we went to the zoo a long time ago. Do you remember that? Went to the zoo with Reed and his family. You're going to duck out, but have an excellent night. Hey, thank you again for being here, Glacia. Appreciate it. Mom says it's bedtime.
No, it's not bedtime.
I think she's referring to me. I'm going to go to bed.
No, it's not bedtime. It's not bedtime for anyone.
All right. Are you going to say goodbye to everybody?
No, I'm staying down here forever.
Okay. You can stay down here. I'm going to bed.
No.
All right. Thanks so much again, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a good night.
Bye, Mommy.
No, Mom. It's time for ice cream and Red Bull. All right. We will see you next week where we'll be doing the exact same thing. And hopefully I'll actually turn the stream on when I'm supposed to turn it on. Have a good night, Reed. Have a good night, Nick. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Good night, Mommy.
We'll see you later.
See you in a minute.
Bye, Clout Shot. Bye, Dylan.
See you in
Appreciate
a minute,
y'all
Mom.
being here.
See you in a minute, Mom.
See you in a minute, Mom.